Hey, welcome back to Listening Everyday Podcast. It is your host, Delay. So excited to be back with you guys. I know I am speaking very quickly. It is the late night hours in Japan at this moment, and I wanted to just go ahead and share a few things that I wanted to leave with you before the year was over. I want to remind you to practice gratitude. Look for the good in every season, even when it's hard to see. Because let me tell you, gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present. I definitely had to practice that this year and remind myself of that. So I hope these are keynotes you can take with you in your upcoming year. Be patient, okay? Trust that every season has its purpose. Even if it's not immediately clear, growth takes time. So you're not going to always know all the details. I've shared this on a previous podcast and also in a blog. It takes time, man. This life we're living, the journey, the pathway, everything, it takes time. Everything takes time, you guys. So just trust the process and make sure that you seek support when you need it, right? Don't navigate challenging seasons alone. Lean on friends, family, or professional help when needed. Speaking of, listen, this year I have had to lean on professional help, okay? It has been times, especially living in another country, you guys, away from family and well-known familiarity. I had to lean on professional help, especially going through my physical recovery. I don't know if you know. I'm sure, let me not say that. I know some of you guys know, because some of you guys probably went through surgery before or any kind of medical setbacks you've had where you've needed help. You know, when you have medical procedures done, it messes with you on the psychological side too. So you definitely need to make sure that, you know, you're checking in with yourself mentally as well. And I always share with you guys and try to encourage you to cover all your bases, from mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, like you name it, financial health. All those areas need to be checked in. You know what I mean? More than once a month. Okay, just being real with you guys. Sometimes you gotta check in more than once a week. So yeah, that's another thing I want to leave with you guys. And it's nothing wrong with getting help, because let me tell you, during this journey of healing, I have had a lot of breakthrough, and I am so grateful for the courage it took to even step out and say, hey, you know what? I noticed, I'm aware that I need some help, and I got the help that I need. Stay present, focus on the here and now rather than worrying about what's ahead or dwelling on the past. Let me tell you, oh my God, this is a struggle. It is a struggle, because when you have so much going on, all you want to do is allow your mind to run with what is ahead, right? You want to focus on everything. You want to be like, oh my God, I got this checklist. I forgot I got to do this. I got to do that. Write it down. Put it in a planner. Let it be. Because your rest is important. And I am probably the last person to be speaking that, because I haven't properly took care of myself as far as resting as much as I should have. And that's something that I'm taking away and making sure that I learned from this year and I move forward with in 2025 and beyond. Okay, I carry that with me to make sure I get the necessary rest, because when you rest, then you can present your best. And I said that before too. And then also, just staying focused in the present. You know what I mean? I had an opportunity to have my parents here and it was a delight. But I was getting carried away. So I felt myself having to slow down, and I was getting carried away and thinking about the things that I had to do instead of embracing this once in a lifetime opportunity right now. You know what I mean? It was the first time ever having them here visiting me, and actually the first time having any visitors over in the country that I reside in right now. And so, I had to catch myself and be like, man, no, you know what I mean? Like, I have to be present, and I need to put technology down, whatever busyness, task, whatever, all that stuff had to wait. Embrace and just be in the moment, be mindful of the time that I have with them and the time that I have, just any time that I have, right, with others especially. One thing that I really want to say, share on that note, and then I'll go to my last point. One thing I want to share on that note is that I have learned from someone that I crossed paths with this year when I went, I guess maybe on a luncheon or whatnot. I noticed that when I was conversing with this other individual, their phone was not even present. And I'm laughing because I think we get so caught up in our busyness. And I'm guilty. I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm guilty of this, okay? Getting caught up in just, technology, getting caught up in what do we got to do next? What I got to check off next? Everything, get caught up in everything that's not present. And we take away from the nourishing of relationships, fellowship, companionship, any type of relationship or communication. We neglect the areas that we should be embracing and nourishing, right? Or nurturing, which means giving our attention to. Giving our attention, undivided attention to, because, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, you don't get those moments back. And what is that going to do if you put your phone away for that 10 or 15 minutes? You know what I mean? You get 24 hours in a day, 15 minutes out of your day just to be present and to, embrace the time that you have with those around you, whether you're meeting new people, whether you're crossing someone's path, or even when you get stopped in the store and someone wants to ask a question. What are the, like those five minutes could be a game changer or a life changer. Let me say that, a life changing moment for that individual. That could have been the time that they needed, the encouragement, the conversation, whatever the interaction may be, that may be necessary and needed for them. But when we neglect that and we put technology or other things, always at the forefront, or not even just technology, our everyday tasks, our busyness, our to-do list, we put that as at the forefront, we can miss our opportunity of impacting others, being there to listen, actively listen, or being present. We may miss one of the most important moments, and you don't get it back. You can't redo, a dance recital that you went to or you got invited to. You can't redo or undo that, you know what I mean, if you missed it because of something you were distracted by or whatnot. Anyway, enough on that. I think I am being a dead horse, so I'm moving on. Another thing is to make sure you celebrate progress. Okay, I could actually hit my hand for this, because something that I had challenging times this year was celebrating my progress. Stopping to really acknowledge and celebrate every step forward, no matter how small it was. I did not do that enough. But here I am, and I'm saying, you know what? I want you guys to do it because we're going to do this together, right? And it's important that you realize that no matter how small it is, it's still a step forward. And taking a step is that right there is movement. And that's what you have to make sure you celebrate and highlight. So anyhow, these are some words that I wanted to leave you with, and I wanted to just kind of, help you find beauty in the change in the season of life, and making every moment count is what I wanted to leave you with. So take time to reflect and, just move forward with courage. And know that, progress is progress no matter how slow it is. It's still progress, okay? So I also was listening to some of my way back, I say way back, but 2 years when I started this podcast, I had an opportunity to just go back and reflect and listen to how far I've come and just the transition. And so some words that I used to say that I haven't said in a long time that I'm going to share with you today. And it's going to go along with the other tagline that I have, right? If you see me, I'm winking right now, one eye, and telling you, hey, get ready for it. So remember to smile, because your smile may be the only smile or the last smile or the first smile that someone sees today. And what a difference it can make. Remember, learn to live and live to learn. All right, let's go forward in the new year of 2025, knowing or at least expecting great things and greater things. Let's continue to carry on from the lessons of 2024. And remember, there has been growth, there has been progress, and there has been and will always be blessings in the lessons. It's just about how we take our eyes and perceive it. Okay? Well, wherever you are, I hope and pray that God be with you and bless you. And till we meet again, or until we meet again, be blessed and, take care wherever you are. I'm sending a big hug and much love to you. LA is signing out.